Hi there, I'm the LadyofNemesis and welcome back to my Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 2. We are almost finished in the ruins of Arvan, with only one last stop to make. We travel towards a mine filled with ghosts of the past and undead. Having finished this task, we came outside, finding a nearby portal that started to glow. I wonder where that will lead us.
What is this place? It looks like a ruined village, but...
Smells like demons. Even a devil or two. This place has been hit by legions from the lower planes.
Know that these are not the Ilfarn ruins we seek. Is this your birth village?
This was your home? I didn't realize you were from a mare village. Must have been a tough childhood.
Know that this was not our intended destination. Something is wrong. We are close to where we were meant to be. Are there any ancient Ilfarn structures near your birth village? If so, that is where we must go. Then that is our true destination. Yet only something of great power could have turned away our arrival from the ruins, even if they are close by.
Something more powerful than teleporting around? Great.
We should be on our guard. It is possible that whatever caused this disruption is still present. Such disruption may be due to our enemies seeking us. Or, do you hear something? It is like the sound of a child wailing.
I don't either.
I definitely don't hear anything. Must be something else you're hearing, or whatever it is you Gith do.
It is like a vibration in the air, coming from somewhere nearby. You should lead. You have the knowing of this place more than I. Let us see where our path takes us. But no matter what, we must make our way to the ruins you spoke of.
They say that when you come home from a long journey, it all looks smaller. Well, it all just looks burned to me.
This is where the sound is coming from. The wailing of the child is strong here. What is this place? There is a familiar sensation about it. It's not the sound. The vibration is in the air around it, almost metallic. It is powerful, very powerful. This place is a sacred place. Know that when we know more, we should return.
That's some tale. One day a hero, the next a black plague upon the whole world. It figures.
Oh, gods. What is that?
It is a thrall of the King of Shadows, a Shadow Reaver. And there, behind it, is the statue of purification.
You have come far for nothing. The statue's power is spent. Another has taken it, but it will not stop us.
Another has undergone the ritual of purification? You speak lies.
But it does not matter. The thief has not completed the rest of the ritual, the parts you bear. Once you are slain and the other statues cast down, none shall stand against us.
Then as long as the other one who completed the ritual lives, we have a chance. All we have to do is defeat you.
Ah, Gith. Zerai. You cannot stop me. Why the Illithids use your people as slaves is beyond me. It was a waste to you both.
And why the King of Shadows would use you for a similar purpose is not known to me. But the fact that you cannot break his grip tells of your weakness.
Weakness? My power is more than enough to defeat you. More than enough to bring these ruins down upon you. Even if you should wound me, I shall reform within the veil of Merdelaine, as strong as before. I cannot be stopped. You are already defeated. You simply do not know it, but you will.
Know that speaking words does not make them truth. Prove it, thrall. It is done. But know that we have only bought time, not achieved victory. We have only driven it off. It will return, as it said, and there will be more. No, but we do not need to. No, we must find the one the Reaver spoke of. The one who completed the ritual. We will need their aid to defeat the King of Shadows.
But that could be anyone. We don't even know who that is. I can't believe we came all this way for nothing.
Nothing. Know that we have completed 4 parts of the ritual. We have learned another holds the 5th. And most importantly, we know that our enemy fears our plans.
I know. I just feel like we should do something.
Know that this road is at an end, but time may have opened other roads to us. There is hope. You must believe it. Know that we have 2 weapons against the King of Shadows. The ritual in all its parts, and a fully forged sword of the Githyanki. We will need the sword no matter what transpires. Let us pursue that path, and perhaps the second path shall be revealed to us. Whoever completed the ritual did so for a reason. And that reason means they will be searching for us. Know that the intention of completing the ritual says more than it may seem. Whoever has done this has done so to hurt the King of Shadows. And to do that, they will need a silver sword just as we do. In so doing, they have set foot upon a path that must cross ours. And if we have a silver sword, the time of that intersection will come quickly indeed. Amangero knew much of the Githyanki silver swords. Finding his haven and recovering the knowledge of those swords is the only step we may take on this path now. We should return to Crossroad Keep, to the lore keeper who was imprisoned there with me, Aldenon.
Oh, that's going to be a big help.
He knows much of Neverwinter, and he may know more than we of where to find some trace of Amangero.
Enough! I can carry no more.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Enough! I can carry no more. Enough! I can carry no more.
Follow me.
Everyone, follow me!
What's going on?
Yes.
Yes.
I concur.
Yes.
Something you want?
Yes.
Me?
Indeed.
Listening, really.
Enough! I can carry no more.
Heard you had some trouble back in Neverwinter walls, bad enough to make you flee to Old Owl Well.
There are troubles within and without Neverwinter's walls. Both must be faced.
It's just that I thought paladins were loyal to a fault, but had a hard time believing Neverwinter was right all the time, did you? It surprised me, because I thought paladins were supposed to be devoted to a cause, to a nation, to its people, no matter where it leads, or what your king commands.
My problems are my own, not Neverwinter's, or yours.
Of course not. A virtuous man like you probably wouldn't dream of lying to yourself. It's just, as I see it, a man's gotta be honest not only with himself, but with his comrades and his allies. And if a man loses faith and allegiance to something as big as Neverwinter, well, he might go a little too far in the other direction and lose himself to a woman next. Might even follow her into death, drop all his paladin vows right then and there. Is that something you want on your head?
Do my feelings for her really cause you that much concern?
Concern? No. I'm just worried about what kind of trouble it's going to bring if you aren't honest with yourself this time around.
A moment of your time, Captain. Your orders to patrol the surrounding lands has attracted the attention of a former bailiff named Ziffer.
Well met, Captain, well met. Your Kana here is right. I've been looking to start a small village, and what you've done here, well, I think the land will flourish with you in charge. If you ask me, you've got more sense than many a lord, so
Ziffer wants us to sign a village charter allowing him to start a community here. I talked with Sir Naval. Even though you are just a squire, Lord Nasher has left the matter in your hands. There are, Captain. Outside the keep's borders, bandits, beasts, and monsters wait. Villages offer tempting targets for some of them, and we'll need to continue our patrols to make sure they remain safe.
We're sort of counting on that, Captain. If things get too rough. Most of us are farmers, although a few of us have some training with weapons and the like. If it gets too rough, they'll move to safer land, even if it's less fertile than the patch we're looking at.
I fear I am not the best equipped to answer that. But
a charter determines what duty is owed by the village folk and what duty is owed by the lord. If you were a lord, duties owed by you is what I mean. Regardless, you get to carry out the lord's tax, and we get your protection. I wouldn't have even come here if you hadn't made clear that you mean to make your lands a better place.
Ziffer's accounting is correct, Captain.
Certainly, Captain, certainly!
Lord Nasher increased the frequency of taxes greatly after the war with Luskan. Also, there are certain provisions that could be added that would result in more revenue for the keep. The main one would be tithing use of the miller's wheel, which is often sought after by landed knights and lords.
Aye, and that he does, but we're just starting. We have no fields plowed and no crops to sell at market.
If we sign this, it will be months before we see tithes from them. They will be larger in sum, however.
But the charter was carefully thought out. Surely you don't mean to change important provisions? Well, I suppose we can change it at that. You are a shrewd one, Captain. I'll concede your terms. Even the lord's due at the milling wheel. Good. Moving on, then.
The only thing remaining, Captain, is whether you'll sign their charter and allow the village to form on our lands.
You won't regret this, Captain. If any of your patrols are near the village, they can expect a warm welcome, and you too.
The keep has already come a long way. We need to patrol the land regularly to keep the village secure. Especially right now. Otherwise, they'll leave.